Hello and welcome back. Let's talk about commodities now, where we have seen some gains continue into the market. Last week was good, at least the closing was, and there is still those hopes of stimulus coming in from US and Europe, and that is what has been supportive. Some bit of a profit taking now in the European markets as the markets await further data. Remember, tomorrow is the RBI policy and the FOMC two-day meeting also begins tomorrow. So ahead of that, some bit of a profit taking now coming in into the European markets. Even then, if you look at the crude prices, those have gained around 5.5% for the month of July. And it actually has been a good going for the gold prices as well. Those had gained 2.5% in the previous week. Were trading at around 5-week highs. We have seen 1625 hold around that one as well. 1620 at this point in time is where that would be trading. Ditto is the case with the base metal prices. The US GDP numbers came in better than what the street was expecting. But of course, it still is on the weaker side, and that's what really continues that hope of a stimulus or a hint of that when FOMC meets tomorrow. Let's get in our guest then, and Bharat Kumar, Director GFM, now joins us in our Hyderabad studios. Bharat, hi, welcome to the show. Let's start with gold first, and the kind of gain up that we have seen and the point that it is holding above $1,600 an ounce for last 3 or 4 sessions. Does it give it strength on the charts now?
Yeah, I think the way it has been taking a base at somewhere around $1,550. We have seen decent rally to an extent of around $1,630. But once the market closes beyond $1,640, $1,642, we may see prices going up to an extent of around $1,690 to $1,700. So to that extent, I think the market has, the gold prices, especially the international prices, have consolidated for a good period of time at around 1550 to 1560 ranges. And now once the breakout happens beyond 1640 ranges, we may see prices going up to next of around 1690 ranges. So I think till it hangs on beyond $1,600, one should be on the buy side. Even in case of MCX, of course, we have seen a little bit of decorrelation happening because of the rupee factor. But nevertheless, I think for the October basis, one can go for buying at somewhere around 29,970 ranges till it hangs on beyond 29,800 ranges. We are expecting prices to go up to an extent of around 30,370 to 30,400 ranges for October basis.
Bharat, if a stimulus does come in, and that of course is a fundamental factor, but do you see a strong run-up in gold in the near term? Do you see 1,700, 1,800 kind of levels also come in this quarter?
Yeah, I think there are a couple of reasons. One, the stimulus package is going rounds, and apart from that, if we see the US interest rates, much leverage is not there to create monetary easing in case of US. So I think probably the stimulus package may be out in due course of time. So that is actually resulting in a little bit of softening of the US dollar, and vis-a-vis we have seen most of the asset classes gaining, and especially gold, which is again acting as a currency without boundaries. So I think a lot of funds are again eyeing at gold, but breakout beyond 1640 ranges would create a decent bottom, and maybe prices may pick up to an extent of around $1,800 and much beyond that, but it may take a couple of maybe during the late last quarter of this year, we may see prices going up again to an extent of around 1,800 ranges.
Sure. So there is a possibility of a further run-up in the gold prices. There you have them on your screens. The international prices have seen a wee bit of a profit taking, but the Indian price is holding firm at 30,000 rupees per 10 grams today. Bharat, also, what's your sense in the crude prices now? Because the stimulus hopes are keeping the markets high. There is the Syria problem as well. Do you think there's much higher from here?
Yeah, I think crude, NYMEX crude, we may expect around $95 in due course of time. Till it hangs on beyond $87, which is acting as a very important support on the lower side. I think we may see prices going up to an extent of around $95. In case of MCX, probably the inverse correlation of the dollar rupee equation may we may see a little bit lesser gains. But nevertheless, even in case of MCX, I think the prices may test 50-100, then afterwards 51-70 ranges. So I think even in case of crude, till it is beyond 4940, one should be on the buy side and maybe expecting around 5100 and 5170 in a couple of trading sessions.
Bharat, what's your sense coming into the base metal space now? Because there have been these reports of China demand slightly picking up, but markets really are awaiting more monetary policy easing from that part of the world as well. Apart from that, the US GDP numbers, the reaction to that one has been slightly positive. We have seen some buying happen on Thursday, Friday past week. But do you think it would sustain, it would go on from here?
In case of base metal, as compared to other asset classes, we have seen the sideways trading still happening. But in case of copper, I think till it is beyond 409 ranges, only below 409 ranges, we may see a decent correction. But if it is still trading beyond 413, 414 ranges, I think one should go for buying, expecting around 436 on the higher side. But even in case of copper, probably rupee-dollar equation may see a little bit lesser gains even in case of MCX. But in case of internationally, I think this undercurrent is slowly changing. But coming to other base metals, I think they are still trading in a very narrow range. But coming to copper, I think 436 we may see in a couple of trading sessions.
Bharat, also what's your sense for the rest of this sector? Because we have seen a continuous decline coming in for nickel prices off those 3-year lows, but it still is vulnerable on the lower side. Aluminum seems to be holding slightly better at this point in time. So would you say that most of these metals are now perhaps playing to their individual fundamentals or charts and might move differently?
Yeah, I think during last quarter or maybe a couple of quarters, we have seen the individual instruments in the base metal complex behaving differently. So I think that may continue till the homogeneous buying is seen by the virtue of probably revival in the global economy. Till then, I think the individual instruments may trade specific to the instrument dynamics.
All right, Bharat, we'll let you go at that. Thank you so much for joining us. So that's the view coming in from GFM. Strong day, so you could go into buying for most of these commodities, whether it's gold, crude or copper. GFM has a buying strategy coming in for all of them for the intraday market today. With that, it's wrap on the FNO show, but handing it over to Neeraj and Tanveer then for closing trade.